Talk.
Hi, Tint Talk here. Welcome back. Like and subscribe. I haven't been here in a hot minute. Man, every single car I've done for the last month, pretty much, nobody really has dropped off any cars to where I can actually get a video going. So yeah, I like to say hello to everybody out there. And yeah, make sure you guys leave some comments if you have questions about this video. So I'm gonna get right into it really quick. I just want to talk about the benefits of and cons of starting a business right now in today's time, which it kind of seems like the economy is on the verge of either collapsing, either going into a half recession. I think we're in a recession, that's my opinion, or we're just kind of staying at this weak point where it's just kind of stagnant. As for right now, if you've already been in business for a while, I would say to everybody that's already out there and already been in business, I don't think their numbers have dropped significantly, but everybody's numbers have went down a decent amount. Nothing where it's just like life ending or anything like that, but the numbers have definitely dropped even for what I do. I would say if you're going to start a new business, regardless what type of business it is, automotive, finance, anything, customer service in any type of way, I would say I wouldn't necessarily say hold off on it, but I would just make sure you have another source of income just in case you reach those tough days. Or maybe you put away, depending on how you handle your money, make sure you put away your money in a certain way to where you're not going to totally take a complete crash if everything goes bad. As for me, as for this business, I make most of my money in the summertime, and I do not spend my summertime money unless I absolutely have to, and I haven't had to in a very long time. So that's pretty good for me. That's probably, that's kind of how I handle all my stuff like that. But everybody else, they might be in a different type of business, so it might be a little different for you depending on what you're doing. But I would say that you could start a business now in this economy, but like I said, just be very careful. It's definitely not as strong as it was like 3-4 years ago or something like that. So just keep that in mind to where anything can probably happen. Make sure you guys know whatever business you're getting into, that you pretty much understand the logistics of it, understand how much you can lose, how much you can make. You just got to know the ins and outs of everything you're going to do. There is no shortcuts. There is no get rich quick for business or anything like that, because either way you put it, man, it's a business. Running your own business takes a lot of your time up, man. But at the same time, if everything goes well, you can have a lot of time freed. So as for me, like, I'll sit here, and some days, the perfect day for me would be to just sit there and work maybe like 2 or 3 hours a day, tint 2 cars a day, or one. Even honestly, if I'm only tinting 1 car a day, I'm still doing really good. And that's it. But that's if I'm consistently getting like 1 car every single day for like 28, 30 days out of the month or whatever that may be. So it doesn't usually work like that. Usually some days you might tint like 5 or 6 cars, or you might do a lot of business in one day, and then 3 days in a row you might be a sitting duck. So it just all depends. Depends what you do, depends on your advertisement. I know one thing, at least for advertising, that has definitely gone up. The price in advertising has gone up. So it's not necessarily, I would say yes, it is harder to run a business right now, for if you're getting started, for sure. And especially if you don't understand the advertisement, or depending on how your business is advertised, like you're gonna waste a lot of money trying to figure that out. So there are certain hurdles to where I would say, you know, you got to be careful, because honestly, if I was starting this business now instead of like when I started it 4 years ago, man, dude, I don't know if I would be in a very great, like right now I'm in a really good position, but yes, I would think that it would be much harder to start a business up in 2 days time. Not saying you can't do it, but just be careful out there. That's my advice. A lot of people, you know, they ask, hey, well, get into depth on this and the numbers, this and that, and I would do that, but honestly, the market I'm in is a little competitive, so I do certain things that I kind of don't want to really get into or talk about on YouTube, at least not for now. Probably like when I'm at the point where I'm making 90% of my money on YouTube, and then I'm like, all right, I'll give away my secrets like everybody else does. But as for now, you know, I would just say whatever you're gonna do, stick to it. And you know, just go for it and do your best. Make sure you just do your research on whatever you're gonna do, and yeah, just don't quit your day job, guys. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, do your research, don't quit your, ooh, this almost went bad. And look at that, a little storm finger, but it doesn't matter, because you know what, that's the brake light cut out. So what happened, I got locked up over here, and because I put so much sticky soap, the film just kept locking. But besides that, the shrink is done and it will lay perfectly. This is liner right here, it's nothing to worry about. This little thing over here doesn't matter, that's getting chopped out because of the brake light, so I'm good. All right guys, Tint Talk here, see you next time.